recording this on a Monday. Just kidding. Technically it's Monday, but it's Sunday night. We normally do it on a Tuesday. My body's not used to it, so I'm feeling loopy. Anyway, Gus, you want to hear the initial plot of Initial D?
Absolutely.
So I love Eurobeat, so I decided I'll start watching it because fuck it, why not? So there's this guy. He's racing down this mountain pass that's famous for racing. It has been for like a couple decades, like 2 or 3. You know, he's just checking the course up and like, hey, I'm a cool edgy boy, I can drive. This dude in a shitbox Toyota pulls up and like tries to go around him. The guy's like, no, you got it. You're gonna go in a race. Mind you, this dude has like a souped up sports car. And as they're going downhill, this shitbox Toyota passes him like as clear as day passes him. And he's like, whoa, how can someone drive like that in a literal hot box of garbage? Huh. So then the local race club in that area is confronted by that dude and his group, and they're like, hey, we want to race to see who's better. And they're like, okay. And he's like, well, my one condition is I want to do a downhill race with the guy in that shitbox Toyota. They also call it the 8.6. It's a Toyota Terreno. They actually have the licensing in the show too, which is cool. So like, they take a while forever. They're like, oh hey, there's this old man who used to race who drives an 8.6. Maybe it's him. Oh hey, it said his name on the side of the car, you know, like they do with rally cars. Okay, that definitely has to be him. So they keep bugging him. This one kid keeps bugging him, like, hey, you need to race for us. And he's like, no, I'm old. Then we find out that guy who beat the other guy, it was actually his kid. And the reason is his kid's so good at the area is because every night he drives up there at like 4 in the fucking morning to deliver tofu at the top of this mountain. And you want to know why he's so good at racing downhill, Gus?
What is that?
Because he wants to go home. He literally wants to make his delivery and go home.
Look at these fat fucks.
Hell yeah. And so like a couple points, Dad's like, all right, I'm gonna put a cup of water in your cup holder. If you spill a single drop, you're not driving right. And he does like all these sick like drifts and stuff. Doesn't drip a thing. But can you imagine people think you're some sort of godly racing? Like, man, it's like 4 a.m., man. I just made a tofu delivery. Like, I want to go home and sleep. Like, I got shit to do tomorrow kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then eventually they coax the old man and he's like, all right, I'll do it. And he sends his kid. And they're like, hold on. This guy was supposed to come. And the guy's like, yeah, that's my dad. He just told me to come. The reason this kid does the race, fun fact, this kid, tofu driver, he hates driving. He doesn't like to drive. He only does it because he wants to be able to borrow the car the next day to take his girlfriend to the beach.
Can't blame him.
And his dad's like, all right, if you take this car and do this race, I'll let you take the car tomorrow. And hey, if you win, I'll fill up the gas tank too.
It's the geisha.
So they're like doing like all this stuff, you know, like Boom Boom Japan running in the 90s, all the stuff. Kid creams them. The kid wins, and the way he wins is really funny. Part of the way he overtakes it is there's like gutters on the side of this. It's a series of hairpin S turns, and like there's like a drainage gutter, so he just hooks his wheels in there and doesn't decelerate for the turn. Real reckless thing if you don't know how to drive. You know that's reckless.
Oh yeah.
But it worked. And in the original series, when the race is over, you know what he does, Gus?
He runs for his life.
No, he just goes straight home. Can you imagine being that much of a Chad? Just like, yeah, I don't like racing. I just drive fast and really efficiently so I can go home and sleep. Those are a lot of fatties.
I think I fucked up.
No, I think you have to drop something on them. Can you move that little chair boy?
I'm gonna.
I think you can go up the.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb the plates.
I think they're gonna try to eat you though.
Probably. No. Climb, please. Thank you.
Oh, did you see your little fingers wag? She
Yeah.
wanted you.
No, what? Oh, you bats.
Hey, you're
What?
still good.
Yeah, we're still good.
If there's one thing fat people can't do, it's bend over and touch their toes.
Right. Oh man, are we fat shaming this episode?
Dude, I'm a fat fuck. I can say this shit.
No.
Fuck these fatties.
Fine.
I mean, it doesn't count as much for me, I guess, because I'm also like 6'8", so I could weigh a shit ton and look a little chubby.
Why? Why? No!
Oh, I guess. Oh, damn, you clipped out a bag. I said, you fucking Kurt Cobain microphoned him. You found out why he did a cover of The Man Who Ruled the World?
Oh my god.
Man Who Sold the World. My joke would have been funny if it was actually, correct. But I gotta say, Initial D, good watch. I've been having fun with it.
Yeah.
Because that plot's pretty realistic. Like, I could totally see a kid being really good at driving and, like, drifting downhill and just hating it because he just wants to go home. He's not doing it for fun. He's like, if I cut off a couple minutes, this is more minutes I can sleep. I've been watching through Initial D 2014 Awakening, where they remade it into, like, movies, essentially.
Yeah.
But in the movie one after the race, like, he stops and they have, like, a little, like, heart-to-heart thing, almost. In the original, he's just like, fuck you, bye, I'm going home. And then, from what I've seen, the rest of the series is, like, people hearing tale of this dude driving a shitbox Toyota Terreno 8.6. And they're like, I gotta beat him. Like, he beat, like, one of the best people, like, in, like, the prefecture. I gotta beat him. And part of it's, like, him, like, I don't want to. And then him, like, doing other cheesy things. Like, one of the things he does is, it has, it's one of those cars that has, like, the headlights that flip up and down like a Miata.
Right.
And he's like, oh, hey, this is the later thing. He's like, oh, hey, I need to get faster, but, like, I need to get less drag. So he turns off his headlights. Mind you, they race at like 2 or 3 in the morning because it's illegal. And then the show shows like, oh god, there's only the one car in the lead, the bad guy.
Nope. I wanted to light the candle. That one didn't eat me. I was still alive.
Yeah.
Call him bullshit on this game.
Just licking you. But like, he turns off his headlights, you don't see it, and then you see up ahead the car pull forward and turn on lights and zoom away, like fucking Star Wars. Oh my god, the soundtrack to that shit. Oh my god. I enlightened Gus with Initial D's music last time we recorded about a week ago. Have you listened to any since, Gus?
No. I've been working doubles and shit.
You get money for when we have our sleepover?
I need money to pay my bills.
No, it's for the maid service for when we're done.
Yeah, okay. Fucking.
Oh, our first product for the pack opening show pilot came.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I'll give it away. A little preview. For the campers who are devoted. Man, these fat dudes love you.
Yeah, they do.
It is Weiss Schwartz cards in English of Hatsune Miku Project Diva F.
Ooh.
It was $100 for 20 packs, guys.
And we're gonna fucking ruin them. Inconveniently.
The pilot episode might not be super, like, over the top, like, oh shit, we're ruining it. But I'm thinking of ways to make it inconvenient.
Also, I like how you're concerned about spoiling it. We're past the 2-minute mark, so nobody's actually watching anymore.
That's what I said. It's for the devoted campers. A la Queen Sarah.
Yeah.
I know she watches the videos. They actually only watch 30 seconds. That's only so high because she watches the whole video.
Right. Yeah, our average viewership retention is about the 2-minute mark.
Which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
A lot of smaller channels get like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Why would you drop that? That's fucked up, Gus. Oh, that's a real fat dude. Where do you think they found these fat dudes? Arkansas?
Probably.
This is just the people from a Cracker Barrel in the middle of Arkansas.
Oh my god.
When's the last time you had Cracker Barrel?
Probably about a month ago.
Oh, really?
Sarah and I go there a lot because it's cheap and the food's not terrible.
That's fair. I just remember Cracker Barrel was the last restaurant, at least I remember, that got rid of smoking.
Really?
At least like for where I used to go, like my rounds with me and my family. But I just remember when I was young and I'm like, and they're like, you want smokers, non-smokers? And I was like, non-smokers. And I'm like, they still smoke cigarettes in buildings? And she's like, yeah, I mean, this is like one of the last places. I'll tell you what I don't miss. People smoking cigarettes in fucking buildings.
Yeah, for real.
Can you imagine if they tried to like pass that law now?
Oh, people would be up in arms. Well, it's like people complaining now, like going back and watching the... What the fuck? Watching the videos of people complaining about the no drinking and driving laws.
Oh, I know. Or people complaining about Ruby Bridges and desegregating schools.
Yeah.
I remember my AP government teacher. He's a pretty cool dude. We spent like a whole day and he's like, something they'll never teach you in normal like history classes is every time you see a good side of history, there's people who are rooting for what's considered the bad side because they thought that was right. And he showed us all the pictures of like the young like white kids like throwing stuff at her or like holding up terrible signs, and he's like, these people are probably still alive. And that really hit me. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, that was not that long ago.
That's actually like a really good lesson about history. Like,
oh yeah, he was the best. He also said like the only reason government formed is because we'll do an example, Jeremy. We're all on a desert island, and he was like pointing at me. He was like, if we were all like on a desert island, we had resources, but it was all like 20 something of us. Wow, you died from rolling off his fat.
I just got trampled by a fatty.
No, dude, you slipped on his grease.
He like ran away too after I died. He's like,
you
nope.
took his grease. He had to go reapply it.
Oh man, I don't know why I'm struggling so much.
I know, it's funny. But he was like, yeah, if we were on a strand island, like, I can tell you if we didn't have a democratic process, and he pointed at me, he's like, Jeremy would rule with an iron fist because he's the biggest and the strongest, and that's how society worked before government. In fact, his specific words were, he would rule on a throne of bones.
Oh god, oh god,
everyone's like, oh god, like that's terrible, and he's like, yeah, well, that's most of human history, buddy. He also gave one of my favorite talks, one of my favorite political views. Oh, that's a chef. Where he was just like, listen, when it comes to politics, he's like, I'll be transparent. This is what I am. If you want to talk about it after class, we can talk about it, all that, sure. But like, otherwise, the only thing politically I care about is that you vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just use your right to vote, especially you women and you people of color in the class. Because people died not less than 100 years ago for that, right? Which, that's a pretty goated thing to teach kids.
Yeah.
He also, he made sure to talk to me like right before I graduated. He was like, listen, man, I don't know why, but I get the vibes that you don't really know what you want to be when you grow up. And I'm just telling you, that's fine. I didn't become a teacher till like 38. And he was telling me how he like used to go to night school and work like 3 jobs. He's like, listen, man, don't give up on your dream, but feel free to postpone it.
It's true though.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, thanks. And then look at me, I'm starting college at 26. I started in exactly a week, Gus.
Wow. Are you excited? What the fuck is he doing in there?
He's beating his dick because it won't work anymore.
Damn.
He's like, I need to tribute my fucking waifus. How else will Miko know I love her?
Will you hear the elevator?
Yeah.
I didn't hear him scream.
He stopped
Elevator.
chopping though.
He did stop chopping. The elevator door is not closing right away, which means it's not following me. That's a good thing.
But you
Don't
know,
like.
maybe
I
he
don't
took
like the sounds I hear though.
Oh, that's just
Oh
your
shit!
tummy. You're
Oh
hungry.
shit, fatties!
Oh my god, it spirited away.
They're gonna spirit me away. Right down their fucking gullets. Jesus Christ, the fatties. Oh my god!
Gus, if I'm a billionaire, can you help me fund the project of having several closets full of fatties in my mansion?
Yes, absolutely.
Just several closets with fat people stacked up in a pile, like old clothes.
They're so fat they can't even walk. They're just fucking.
Let's throw fucking kibble in there.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, please start eating the other fatties. Oh, you're gonna miss.
No!
Oh,
She fucking dived! She was going for it!
listen, man. No, she didn't fail. She's gonna atomic leg drop you, man. You're gonna land, have like barely any health, look up, and just see the sun blot out from a fatty falling on you. Out of the darkness, brighter than 1,000 fatties.
If you're a true fan and still watching this like 17 minutes in, please, for the love of God, fucking animate that shit.
Fattenheimer.
Um,
You just imagine looking up and you see and just fucking two fat hams.
fucking Wile E. Coyote sound effect.
Except when it hits the ground, it does like a really like we're talking like 8K rendered atom bomb explosion. Oh fuck! What is it? Have you seen that anime where it's about Hiroshima right after the bomb dropped? Like I think it's like the first 3 weeks after it.
Grave, what the fuck? Grave of the Fireflies?
No. This is like a real thing.
Oh,
Like it's realistic. Like it's not like artistic liberties or like alluding. It's terrifying, man. Because they show
No.
like a couple. It's like they show like a couple different people's like point of view throughout the day, leading up to it. And
oh,
then
it's
they
the
show,
one
like,
leading up to it, and then like it shows like after the bomb melts or the bomb hits and their skin like melts off and shit.
Yeah, or how all those people in that one park, all their eyes melted, but besides that, they were fine.
Yep, I have seen this. It's absolutely terrifying. Didn't like it, but it's definitely worth the watch if you're interested in the history and like the effects of that and why we have anime today.
And why Hiroshima and Nagasaki have the best infrastructure of all of Japan. They got the start new after 1945. As fucked up as that is.
It's true though. We're making it this time.
Why would these fatties reach for this when there's food right there?
Ooh. That one still fucking took the plunge.
Gus, can you edit an atom bomb exploding right about now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh shit, we're hungry.
Well, it's the radiation.
Oh god.
Oh god, I need to eat some lead. It'll help me stave off radiation poisoning.
I thought it was iodine. Oh god.
Well, they'll make bunkers and shit with lead. Or like if let's say you want to buy like a rod of plutonium for whatever reason, they'll put it in a lead box. I think it has to do with the density of lead and how it reflects
Oh,
More.
thanks, little guy. Is that made of lead for me?
Oh, thank God, lead.
Oh, he must have been made of lead.
No, it was on his fingers, though. He was painting the sausage with the lead paint. That's fucked up, Gus. Why would you do that?
I'm a monster. Whoa. What's in here? Is this a thing I can... No. Too small.
Well, maybe it's I don't know, the giant hatch right there.
I thought I found a secret, Jeremy.
Well, you didn't. You fucking mook. Oh my God. It's Queen Amidala.
Next time on the Northern Folk Lodge plays Little Nightmares, we'll follow her.